Thing working. Looks like it's working. Seems like it's working. Alright, give me a second. And I'll pull this up. Sure, we're all looking good. Okay. We did pretty good tonight. We saw a lot more phase 3 than we did last night. And we were looking pretty good. Every time we saw phase 3, we saw pretty good distance into it, so we did really good today. I'm pretty happy with that, but just gotta keep figuring out what we can do better and where we need to make adjustments and what we're struggling with. So let's take a look. First pull of the night, we get to P3. Again, if you want to see the phase 2 stuff for us, then it's in the it's in that YouTube channel. I have all the old stuff if you want to like go over like tips and tricks for phase 2 and things like that. Comes phase 3. Tink pokes. Done. They're all pre-position. Threes get the arrows. Out and then in. Out. I'm a little bit back on this one, but it's alright. Out. Maybe not. I give him a tiny little room. I should be able to land a little bit more. I think I get better at that as the night goes on, though. Then in. Oh no, they have a decent amount, but I should be better. In. That's not soaked. Let's see what happens. Kai doesn't make it in time. Kai from Grace at CY. Out. Oh, Kai walks in, so again, remember the sequence of events is Kai and like 3 people take damage down here by moving in. The Monk, Kai, and Eva. So remember the sequence of events always goes Tower. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Tower and stack first. 1 GCD. Out and in, so this one you had to stay out. 1 GC, or come in. Soak tower. The other end goes off at the same time as the tower soak, and then out bait. So, but yeah, we just gotta get better at that, more consistent. Then yeah, we blow up a couple towers because of that one. What is this? Oh, Fury. There we go. Final Fantasy 7. Again, we get better at that later. Keep on going. See a lot of P3 tonight, so this will be a little bit lengthy of a video. Yeah, always respect the out and the in. There's ultimate in, so this one should go. Okay. Tink pokes. Alright. Come towers and die from grace. Towers go out. Everybody positions and does a good job of that. Die from grace. 2s get arrows, everybody else is safe, so we can all just stay here, which we do. Again, I can probably be a little bit more up. Flash and Nash. Like I could be riding the ring and then take a quick step back if it was an in first. Right here. Like I could be right here until the cast bar or the tower animation goes off, and then I can take a quick step back. In. Just to give the smokers a little bit more room on both sides. And then out. Towers soak. Eva doesn't make it. Let's see what happens. Eva calls it. Do I have anything faster than... I got 0.75. Eva called it. Lash and Nash. Drop it on the ring. Yeah, I tried to be conscious about getting better at this tonight, so hopefully I improved. And... I think she sticks around to hit us with the E-prog, so... Okay, so that one was again just a missed tower soak. But it wasn't from missing it in and out, so... Really a whole lot to learn from that one. So gotta get better on the movement, I guess. There's another P3. Let's see what happens here. From Grace, tower assignments, slow it down. Fuse, get the arrows. Lash and Nash, in and then out. Yeah, this is... I trained myself to be better about this for the most part. I think I do mess it up a couple more times, but I was trying to be like right here for the entire time. Lash and Nash, so towers. In. Out. Tower soak. Bait. That's good. Your Skullgles are baited out and away. Get ready to soak my 2 tower. Hit Pryzel. Lash and Lash out and then in. I kind of move back, but then I catch myself and I go back. Yep. Use Spear Raise. Got a Reprisal. We have... There's a 3 in the stack. I do take Eye of the Tyrant, so even with that little shimmy, like where I hesitated and then I had to move back out, I still make it, so... As long as you see him as soon as he raises a spear, you'll have time, as long as you're moving. Why did we have a 3 stack in here? That was Haas, Monk, and Eva. It's the Monk. The Monk is in here. Okay, so again, pay attention to the party list. 3s, you can soak your 1 tower and then just stay there. Like you don't have, like you shouldn't even be coming up here, honestly. Yeah. I don't know how I don't get yeeted from that tower and they do. Oh, it comes like right there. Of course, I knew it was going to happen and I planned it all along. Yeah, over. Yeah, pay attention to the party list. If you're 3, like after you soak your 1 tower, just stay. Go to where you're soaking, just stay there and get ready to drop your next tower. There's no reason for you to be anywhere else. The 1s and 2s can handle the party stack. I do it at one point too, but I catch myself and I would have made it on that attempt if the 2 towers didn't wipe us. I don't know, I'm not gonna beat that to death. We already know to watch the party list. Like, that's the thing that you should be looking at most during that mechanic. Trying to figure out what you have to do, what needs to be done based on the arrows in your tower group. This is P3. Okay. Tick poke. 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 Repositions. The monk realizes he's south. 1s and 3s get arrows, so it doesn't even matter. 2s are good to do whatever, in and then out. This is my south tower, so in. I kind of pre-positioned it in a little bit. I cheat in, but I know that the range of the AoE is enough that I'm going to be able to hit this. Yep, there it is, so I cheat in a little bit. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you're like super confident though. In. Then out. You don't even need to do the little cheat unless you're just trying to greed like I am. Then we miss a tower on the west side. Why did we miss the tower? Let's take a look. And... Damn it. So that tower should have been... So this is the monk, this is me, that tower should have been Olin. And... Out. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where he goes. I'm not facing the right way. So Alan goes to the same side as the monk. Okay. Yeah, again, watch the party list. No, you have to adjust. Bravely Default. I was about to say, what is this song? Forgot I had Bravely Default stuff on here. Death to Meteors. There's a lot of P3 tonight, so pretty good. It's gonna make it easy to find it all and take a look. Meteors. Broad Swings. This is good. Pink Pokes. Fantasy 15. Reassign. Life from Grace completes. Twos have arrows, everybody else is fair game. Flash and Nash, in and then out. In. Out. Soak. Bait. And out soak bait. Bait. I do the thing where yeah, it doesn't matter, but I come back when I should have just stayed there. I could have just moved in or something. What happens to you guys? Why do we have a 2 in the group? 2s have arrows, so that should have been up back here, facing west. Who's the other 2? Haas should have been over here, facing west. Eva's there. Eva comes back in. Eva mistimes the snapshot for the tower. I think Eva thought that it would be just a little bit here while they were standing here popping Caracol. Then they move back in, and it unfortunately snapshots. So yeah, you can, the timing isn't that tight that you need to like try and pre-jump the snapshot like that. You can just stand here until you see the actual thing hit you, and then you can move over. Yeah, you eat the party stack. Okay. Yeah, the timing is tight, but it's not that tight. Actually, no. If you're dropping 2 tower, you should stay there because the party stack is still a ways off after the Nidstinien baits. This is Twitch buffering, is what this is. Flashbang, ultimate end, okay. Final versus Sun. Final Horus. Eva gets poked. Nope. Oh yeah, Eva takes poke. Stay away from north. Alright, towers. We've gotten really good at this pre-positioning though. That was really smooth tonight. 3s get arrows, so the 1s are good to stay. 3s have to look at that and see that they're adjusting. Out and then in. Kai could have just ran straight through, but it doesn't matter yet. I need to be a little bit further. I'm respecting the out too much, but I think I still give you enough room to out. Kai gets the, yeah. Gotta remember that they're the outs after the party stack. So I think Kai soaks my tower. Yeah, Kai would be soaking my tower. Eva's going to soak the proper... Wait, where is Eva going? Eva's a 2. Never mind, I don't know. No, Eva's just stepping in. Toaster's going to soak. And 8. I still got lucky. I think I got pushed this way, but she got lucky that Nidstinien just he sucked the tower and then baited Nidstinien this way, so it still kind of works. Just group 2 towers. I get ready to be position. I think this is the one where I come back in because I forget. Yeah, I forget reprisal here. So looking at the mitigation plan. Let me look at it. Pull it up in my other... Ah shit, sorry. Right, I'm sorry. Mitigation for Nidhogg. That was second stack, so rep party emit. Careful. We're following this. And then we should have had a feint on it. I didn't see a feint. Then a dismantle. Let me take a look. I forget rep here too. Yeah, this is the one where I realize I forget rep and I try and come back in and hit him with it. I still make it, but there's 2 attempts I guess where I do that tonight. We soak. Is in and then out. Party stack. In. Everything is looking good so far other than the in and out damage downs. Don't know where I'm going because my roll in this entire phase is over except for the tank pokes. So I saw we had a tower over here. Let's see why somebody was facing wrong. Why I just didn't stay there. Soak. Bait. Clean. In and then out. I can't see. This looks like... I don't know, Queen is here, but I don't know if that's Toaster there. Because Queen can do whatever they want. We have 5 people here. Toaster did just get hit. Toaster's tower appears here. I think this is Kai's tower. Kai is the culprit. Let's see why. Kai goes. Kai is pretty far in and facing inwards, getting a GCD off, it looks like. So yeah, remember, Lash and Nash. Whenever this is like right around the A and the Ash, I would just face, drop your DCD and do whatever you're doing, just face out. Need to be pretty much solved by the time this is finished. So, I drops her tower right here instead of here. Yeah. Then I don't know why I'm going over there. I have nothing to do there. I have no reason to be there, but sure. That's over. Yeah, remember, Nash and Lash, by the time that cast bar is finished, you need to be done. Facing out. Drop your DCD for a couple seconds, take the downtime. Properly place the tower so that we can continue on with the mechanic. Another P3. Like I said, we have a lot of it, so it's going to be a lot to look over tonight. Take note. Yep, so we start pre-positioning. I'm really happy with how consistent we're getting with the pre-positioning now. 1s get arrows. 3s are good to do whatever. The 1s start adjusting. Good. Out and then in. Reprisal. I think that's the only thing that the make plan calls for on this one, though. Oh no, 3s have the thing. Yeah. If you want to see movement around the circumference of the boss, this is me doing it. I'm an idiot. 3s have it. 1s were fine. I step out, I bait my Nidstinien, then I come back in. Towers, the 2 towers drop. Out and then in. I don't know why I come back, but I start moving anyway, I realize, and then I start moving. Like I'm like right here when this explodes and kills me. 2 tower, I would have made it. I was starting to move down. I believe I would have made that once I realized. 2 towers wiped us, so let's take a look at the 2 towers. Yes, I acknowledge that I have no reason being up here. I think I'm pretty sure I would have saved it, but... Okay, let's see what's going on with the 2s. Okay, so... This is... West 1. Baiting. So, Eva just misses that soak. See what the movement was after their tower drop. Yeah, this is, if you're curious, what I'm always talking about by traveling along the length of the box. That's how you do it. Eva goes back to the party stack. 2's drop. Eva confused with Alan. Oh, okay. Yeah, this should be the west. West one player should be soaking this one. East one player should be soaking the east one. Matches up to your sides that you drop your tower on. Lash and lash, yeah. Get like right to where Toaster is before I fall over, but these still weren't even baited. I believe I probably would have made that, but again, like if you're a 3 to stay here, you have no reason coming up like I did. I could have just gone into the hitbox for a second, waited for Gear Skull to go off, and then moved back out. Yeah, 2 tower soaks, it's the same side as your 1 tower, so that's a pretty dummy-proof way to think about it. You can just like cheat to that side too after you're done with your movement. You can just like stay on that side. So a couple things that we've already learned tonight is if you're a 3, just soak your 1 tower and then just stay there. No reason for you to like be moving all around after you make your skull goal. And the next phase 3. We meme for a little bit. We're about at the halfway break. Those meteors. Monk dies. Sanctity. Meteors. Alright, here we go. Next phase 3 look. Pink folks. Slow it down after the 3rd one. Here comes limit cut numbers. 2. 1s and 3s start repositioning. Again, good job on that. We did a really good job about repositioning with the 1s and 3s like this. 2s have arrows, everybody else does not, so I know that I'll be standing over here facing west, and Alun should be standing over here facing west whenever, right here, whenever it comes time to drop 2 towers. So it's out and then in. Give a reprisal, that's good. All we need from external for the healer cooldowns. Out. Eva comes in, gets blasted, I think. Like, snapshot. Oh no, lucky. In. I come out, I do my tower drop. We miss West Tower. Happened with West Tower. Out. In. Don't see damage down. Somebody missing a soap for some reason. Whose tower was this? It looks like the monk's. Yeah, the monk is standing there as a 3, so this is the monk just missing the soak, it looks like, so I'm not really gonna look too much into it. It's a pretty basic soak, so hopefully, again, we get a stable 8th person in the group and it becomes more consistent. This is break time. Yeah, this is me buying potions and then we go to break time. This is phase 1, or door boss. When we come back from door boss and I can immediately see phase 3. Yeah, here we go. Final chorus. Pokes me a couple times. Don't need to slow it down yet. And now. Power assignment. Life from Grace. Comes out, we start pre-positioning. Boss rotates over, this is good. Persona 5 music, ones have to adjust. I adjust across the arena to the west. I think this is the one where I drop it in a kind of a bad spot. Let's see where I actually stand and drop it. Me and Afia, or the monk, adjust. Dash and Lash is about to complete, so you see if the damn Twitch thing will go away. What the hell is it doing? Why is this here when it's playing? That back, let me roll it back. Need that to go away. Give me a second. 149.25. Let me refresh this. That's annoying that it won't go away. Here we go. Back it up. Hopefully it hasn't been doing that too long. I don't think it's really obscured anything other than my character, but you can learn my character, I guess, a little bit here. 29.27. From Grace. So again, we adjust. Go west because I'm west. Elusive jump. Start smacking him a little bit. Remember, you want to be like positioned out by the time like right there is when I do it. Okay, so yeah, I am a little out. So this is me. I need to be back a little bit. Yeah, I probably give you a very tiny sliver on that other side. You need to respect it. Oh. Yeah, you have a very tiny sliver. I apologize. And bait. My tower. This is, I think this is the one where I forget reprisal on this. So reprisal and any other miss should like be right as this starts forming. Yeah, I miss reprisal. I soak and then I try and come back in and hit it as I realize what happens and then I bait wrong. Yeah, that's my bad. So I should have done it a lot sooner whenever the orange of the tower starts baiting. This one is also baited weird though, so let's see what happens here. People are also dead even before the baits. So again, stand right here. Don't do what I did. Don't be on the marker. In. Out. That is a damage down on Kai. So Kai gets hit by the out. That's why that happens, but we lose some other people before this for some reason. Why? There's tower soap. Is it the party stack? It's the party stack, it has to be. Yeah, I come out, so I'm not in it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's it looks like a 2-stack. No, I am in it. It's a 2-stack, so it should be 1s and 2s in this stack. Let's see why we don't have any more than 3 people in this stack. Is it because the Draken or your Squirrel is baited properly? The 1s and 2s. So everybody in this night, Eva, I, and Zeal should be in this right now. Outside of the 2 play, me and whoever else has debate in the other 2 tower. So Kai comes, Alun is there. I still make it. Kai comes out, Kai's a 3, so Kai didn't need to be there. Kai could have just stayed where they soaked the 1 tower. Rocket Haas, me, Toaster. I think it's because me and the monk bait. It must be because we bait and properly people scatter. Okay, so this is on me and the monk. Me because I forgot reprisal. That's my bad. And then I don't know what happens to the monk. So we die of the party stack and it just falls apart from there. So that's on me. I'll be better about that. I know that I need that mitigation up whenever I see that 2 tower start forming. How many myths do we have on this? We only have reprisal, and I think that addle looks a little late because that's a full 10 seconds and the stack has already gone off. Or faint. That's not addle, that's faint. So melees need to be the same duration as reprisal, so as soon as you see the orange of this tower start sticking out of the ground, you hit it. So you tried, but just a little late. same 10-second duration as Reprisal. That wasn't the make or break between us living that. It was the Draken or the Gear Skulls causing us all to scatter. Here's this looks good. Looks good. Okay, here's another phase 3. Sorry, we're already like 30 minutes in and we're about not even 75% of the way done. That's a good thing that we had all these phase 3 looks. Repositioning. Nothing race completes. Ones have to adjust. I'm already in my spot though. I get lucky. Eva and Haas are already in their spots. We get lucky. Nash and Lash. I move in, so this is good. This is better than my last attempt where I do this, and then I sit, and then I face out. I drop my DCD combo. As far as over, I'm facing out, and I'm sitting on the ring. This is a much better drop by me, so adjust. Out. In. Yeah, what happens there? Yeah, see, this tower is good. This tower is good. Much better. I leave much more room to soak. Why does that one get missed though? What happens? Whose soak is it? Eva's the one. Eva comes in. This is Kai's soak. Yeah, Kai is a 3. So this is Kai's soak, it looks like. No, Kai's going south. I don't know who's soaking that one then. So Kai's here, Alan is here. This is the monk. Okay. I'm not gonna like look into it too much, I guess. Monk is like right here for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why the monk is just standing north. Okay. So that's the proper way to bait the backwards tower if you're doing that. Again, I took the feedback and I adjusted to it later on, and I think I get pretty consistent with it towards the end of the night. So if you want to go back and rewind it, that'll show you how to properly drop that back tower. These meteors. This is not phase 3. Wipe the meteors. It's good that this is such a long video though. We've had a lot of phase 3 looks tonight. Zoom in, this goes to phase 3. Okay. Okay, poke, poke, poke. Apply from Grace, slow it down. Freeze, I get down, so I know I'm adjusting to this one. Freeze have it, everybody else is good. Poster should know that he's taking this one. Monk. So in and then out. So again, don't do like I'm doing. Like I was pretty confident on when it snapshots and everything about the range because I looked at it last night post stream. But just stay here. Like I cheated a little bit to give myself more movement, but there's no reason to do that. You don't need to do that. Don't be like me. In. Out. Bait. Like standing right next to him. You can be this, like right on top of him if you're smart about it. Then yeah, I have no reason. I think I wait for the Dragonless to come out, so this is what you should do as a 3. You can just sidestep it into the hitbox, so there's nothing going on there. Do what I do, bait, then just chill out inside until Gear Skogel goes off, as long as they're all baited properly. This should be the proper movement for a 3-player, and then get out. Just stay here. Stay here. There's no reason. No reason to go north, no reason to do anything. Just stay here, here, and here. Alright, let's keep going, see what happens. Out and in. User drop properly, but baited not properly. Start trying to face myself. Remember the end of that cast bar. Would have been in a little bit more, but I think that's still a good tower. And it looks like what happens there. Party stat kills people, I guess. Yeah, do this, step in, then go straight back out to where you were. Proper movement for a 3s. It's just Gear Scoville hitting the party. Oh, I screwed up too. I forget Reprisal and Dark Missionary, so this is on me a little bit too. That Gear Scoville looks like it's facing people scatter. No, that's party sack. 1, 2, 3. I can't tell what happened, but we only have 3 people taking damage from this party sack. I'm not sure. These Gear Scovilles are super scuffed. I'm assuming this has something to do with it, like that other attempt. Could never be pointing like this. Like, you can point it literally, like, anywhere from straight north to, like, anywhere out to the side 4 and 2 markers. Or, is that 2? Yeah, I think that's 2. Don't ever point it, like, anywhere. You have this entire other range. You can even point it kind of down this way if you want to. Just never point it this way inwards. And it turns it into a 3 stack, because I think Gear Scovilles scare people when they scatter. Okay. Take the in and out because it's an over attempt. I kind of sacrifice myself to take more damage. Yeah. 8 properly. Give it a second, wait for him to raise that spear, and then move. Promise you'll have enough time to make it to that party stack. That's also on me too, though, but my Reprisal and Missionary wouldn't have saved you from the 3 stacking. That's like the one thing I need to improve next week on the most is getting that Reprisal and Missionary. It's good. Not good. Didn't look for feint on that one. I don't think there's a feint on it either. I could be wrong though. And I didn't look for it, so I was pulling that out of my ass. 1, 2, 3. Next look. I have Dismantle, Reprisal, Missionary, and a feint on it, plus whatever the healer's personals that you're using on it are. Or their mitt and shield. Some 1s are good, 3s have the arrows. So 1s can stay where they are, 3s need to know that they'll adjust later. No prices for Final Fantasy VII. Out a little bit because I see Nash, but then I remember to move in, so this is pretty good. I could be in a little bit more if I wanted to, but this is fine. Out. Reprisal, there's a dismantle on that one. In. Up. 8 2s. Toaster looks like he was facing it. I bet this tower disappears. Then what the hell? Oh, no. This looked like he was on that screen, on my screen. What happens with the Gear Scoville baits? And out. Oh, I comes from the end for the end. Just stays there. Yeah, this gets baited here. I don't know what the hell happens here. They're raising their spear arms though, so they're locked in at this point. Let's see why this happens. So, then step out, hit Gear Scoville. And that does not happen. These are all over the place. I can't tell what happened south, but the south one is bad too. The eastern one is the only one that like works. This one, I don't know why it's baited this way. And Kai's, for some reason, Kai just stays here instead of immediately moving out after the out. You have enough time, because at that point he's like flying down and then like riding himself and about to raise his spear. Yeah, people just die. Damage down. Put Reprisal on it like I'm supposed to. With the melee or alive, but we're missing a feint. Practice like it's game day. And we die the party stack. So, yeah. And wait for him to lift his spear. Like, be patient. Timing is, like, it's tight movement, but you have enough time to do, like, think about it. Thought for a second, think about it, and wait, be patient. Especially during prog, like, don't worry about rotation and stuff. Drop combos, drop rotation, like, just try and learn the mechanic. Your Scoville bait should be pretty consistent, hopefully soon. Seen it a lot of times. I think it's like our #1 issue on that thing now. Your Scoville base was what got us for the most of the night. Poke, poke, poke. 1s and 2s. Yeah, 1s and 2s. I call mine, I come back up north for the party stack. Out and then in, so you're gonna see me walk the length of the hitbox again after the party stack goes off. Boom. Start moving. Here it is. Out. In. Bait. This is what Kai should have done. This is the proper movement for that bait. Out. And I stand. I should have gone in. It's a little more safe, but I still stand here. This is where the monk gets. He just comes right here. He doesn't stand nearly enough. Like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta make it a pretty exaggerated movement over here, and hope that this person doesn't have it baited kind of south, like, or else you're gonna get hit. But the safest thing you could do is just go in the center of the hitbox. 8 into the center of the hitbox. Come back out. Stand there. Get ready for your tower. The monk is gonna die to the gear Scoville. Yep, there it is. So I do kind of a safe, but it can be cursed if the person here isn't baiting perfectly straight out. It can get a little spicy, but safest way to do it is to always be inside of the hitbox. He's dead, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with this tower. I think it drops on his body. Yeah, it does. I'm a little bit out. It's out and then in, so I think it works out. Then I fuck up. I think I miss... Yeah, I miss reprisal. So it drops on his body. That's lucky. Still technically doable. And I'm not sure why that explodes. Let's see why that explodes. Other than the monk, let's see what goes wrong here. No thank you. Crisis Borer. There we go. I don't want to listen to Sephiroth's theme right now. See what happens. It's the south one. It's an out, so I'm assuming somebody doesn't make the length of the hitbox movement. So again, I showed it twice in the attempts. Just walk along the edge, get to your tower, soak, move in, better step in a little bit after the end. The soak goes off, and then you can quickly step back out. You have enough time. It's leaning enough that you can make that movement. Again, if you want to rewind it, it'll show you. Yeah, the south tower explodes. They don't make that movement. Then we all die. Okay. Find the next one. This is 45 minutes of analysis, which is good. That means we saw a lot of new stuff and made progress tonight and have a lot to talk about, so... Again, we did pretty good tonight, but we gotta find... it's on me, I need to find an 8th person to join us to make this more consistent. It's a lot of it, like the past couple have been the monk. I think it was an overall, like, a pretty big factor on the night was just the monk and having a sub. Ruins our consistency as a static. Right. Put down. Freeze. Twos and threes adjust. 1 stay. Flash and Nash in and out. Move up a little bit because I get better at this as the night goes on, adjusting. I realize my mistakes. In. Party stack tower soak. 1 GCD. In. 1 GCD. Tower soak. Out. Eight. I wait for the tower here. Baits are good. Here's the orange. This is a little weird, but I make it work. Here's a tower, dismantle. We need a feint. We'll see if we get it. This Looking good so far. Nash and Lash out and then in. I don't know why this tower's baited, like, kind of like here, but again, it works, so I'm not gonna... Well, I'll look at it in a second to figure out, but... Out. And then... Doesn't look like we're gonna get the feint. Missionary. I'm slow on Missionary there, too. I should have Missionary out a little bit sooner. Yeah, we don't get the feint. My part in this all is done. Party stat goes out. People go out to start baiting their 3 towers. Really, the 3 should already be in place, though. Or no, they are. So we're good. Out and then in. There's some weird patterns for the towers. We'll break it down and see why towers are like weird like this. It works. Out. Or no tank pokes. This is the one where Toaster gets blasted behind me. So we're gonna have to look at the Nidstinien base and figure out what happens here. This is actually, well, I'll let it keep playing. Nidstinien baits are scuffed again. The recurring theme of the night, we got a bit better at baiting Nidstinien. Out, then in. Tower soak. See what happens and why they're baited weirdly. This is the one where we see towers, though, I think. First time. So Haas is like down here. No. I think Kai looks like he's facing towards Kai, so Kai soaks this one and like starts running this way. And then I think whoever soaks this one, it gets positioned weird, or it's the south one. Because one of them cuts this way, I remember, and one of them cuts the other way, so me and Toaster just locked in place right here. There. Yeah, like I don't know how this happens. Yeah, like this, it should never happen. I don't know what happens. This one's facing this way, this one's facing this way, like 180 degrees from where they should be. They should be going the opposite ways. Yeah, you see Toaster just getting poked because he has nowhere to go. Toaster dies. Draken Lance. This is new stuff for us. He faces a random party member. He does this cast. You have to move out of it because it's a cone. It comes out kind of like right this big, somewhat. You gotta get out of that cone where whatever player he picks to face. So you need to see that he's facing this way. Come out here, or just step through him and go this way. Here. Lance. Start popping, so I need to do Rampart during the Dragonless cast. Shadow Wall right here. This is towers. I guess technically, yeah. I was locked up here for a little bit, but I could have made this run to the south tower, so that's on me. I need to like look at here. I'm looking at this though, because this is new stuff to analyze and look at. I could have made that even with being locked in. And boss and add tether. I sanded this one for some reason. How many people do we have dead? We have a lot of people dead, so it's not gonna work. But we can discuss it. Yeah, this is about how big that Dragonlance is. So you gotta get out of this area. So just step off to the side. Like 90 degrees to the side of wherever he's facing, and you're fine, because it's like about 45. Okay. Let's see what has to happen here on tower baits. So this is tank ranged with me and Zeal. That means this one would be tank ranged with Toaster. This would be healer melee. The west melee is Kai? Question mark? No, it's the samurai, the monk. And this would be healer Kai melee starting position. Let's see what pulls we get. We have 2 pulls on all of them, so it works out where we can just stay on the same ones, it look like. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is a keys pattern. You can just stay where you are if everybody was alive. So this isn't really anything we can learn from. Yeah, they're all tuples. You could just stay where you are. So for this, it works. The tank, melee, tank, melee have to adjust. So if this was like, this wasn't here, it would be you adjust clockwise. If this one has like 3, there's another one right here. You look for clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever one has 3 or has 2 or more, and you adjust to that one. If this was 1, until you find one where you fit. There's like 3 here, then I would have come here. There was a 3rd one here, then this, and then 1 here. This monk would have adjusted here. And then counterclockwise if it's already filled and you're good. And then if both of those are good, then the tank or the melee needs to go straight across because it's going to be this one. If this one didn't exist, these were both also 1s, then this would be Kai. Kai would have to come straight across the arena. Same thing for this one, if it was me. And this one, let me reset this, this looks ugly. This was me, and there were like 3 or 4, could be 3. This one was already good, this one was already good, so I'd have to come cut across. If I can't make a clockwise or counterclockwise movement, you gotta cut straight through. So, well, that's the next thing we have to prog, so we'll look at it and adjust as needed to. We have a lot of people down, so if this was a cheese pattern, if we had people alive, this would have been gone pretty good for us to prog and see how the mechanic works. We see it again though, we see towers twice tonight. So. I'm already pushing the 1 hour point on this video. I still got like 30 minutes of footage to go through, but I think we meme for a little bit. Especially towards the end of the night, when we get towards last pull, we start memeing a lot, so we don't have too many more looks at him. But the other one, we do have another look at towers on one of these other phase 3s. My voice, you can't tell I'm a little hoarse. I was playing like a brawler on stream earlier, and voice acting all the not voice acted lines in that game, and killed my voice for tonight. Let me take a break because I think the monk needs time. Playing Yakuza like a dragon, getting ready for infinite wealth. His ultimate end. Folks. Cut. Reposition, good job. We're doing really good on this and it's consistent now. 3s. Get the arrows. 3s and 1s get arrows and adjust. If I move in, where do I learn my lesson and move in a little bit? It's in and out. Yes, there I go. That looks fine. It should work out. Close enough. Out, and then I've got to soak the south B tower. Yeah, I think I do make it on this one. 2s drop. Bait, good baits. Should come out perfectly. 3s, see this is Toaster and I think that's Zeal. Yeah, Toaster and Zeal do the easy mode. Like 3s, drop your tower, bait, step in, underneath them, go back and just stay there. Don't ever come up here. Haas is kind of off, but should work. You can do this too, but you have all this room here. It's a very quick movement. Tower appears. Reprisal. And Missionary right there. Good, I learned. So Feint, Dismantle. Yeah, needs a feint, just to be safe. Then I travel along the box. This is in and then out though. Yep, out. Eight. And stand like right under him. Keep up time. Quick shimmy in underneath him. So this is something, this is what I need. Like last attempt I was up here, this attempt I was down here. So his pokes are going this way. Last attempt they were going this way. So this is something I need to look into and see like what my positioning needs to be for this. If it's just a reactive thing and the party should have like, if I need to mark myself so the party stays away from me or what, I need to figure this out. This is something I'm going to look into over the weekend and see like what my positioning is supposed to be. Because it varies depending on like what tower I am and what I'm soaking. Again, last time I was over here, this time I'm here, so his pokes are going this way. Your skulls are good. 2 pokes, I think. He only does 2 pokes. Cracking lots. He faces around, so again, it's like 45 from where he's facing, so it's like right here. A random player, 45, so if you go 90, you're gonna be safe. 90. 45. Lance. I need to pop Rampart here to live the thing. Persona music came in hard. Let's see what we got. This is another 2 pulls. Everything has 2 pulls, so we get 2 easy patterns tonight. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this one right here looks like the 8th one. This is another cheese pattern, so we got cheese patterns both times tonight, so it's unfortunate that whatever happens, we don't make it. So this is, again, north, so those positions that we do whenever we do meteors. So this is me and Zeal. This is Haas and Toaster. This is Eva and... oh no, this is Alan, I think. Alan and Monk. Eva and... I. So rotate with those buddies, same things that we do for meteors, clockwise. I apologize, I don't know. The Toaster is down with us for some reason, so there's 3 people here. Toaster should have just been a quick step right here with Haas. Toaster's here with me and Zeal. Eva and Kai right here. That looks right. 2 people in that one. There's nobody in this one. Haas is kind of like right here. Haas doesn't make it. And I can't tell. It would be me, Zeal, Toaster, and Alan. But it should just be me and Zeal. So these 2, Alan, would have been here with the Monk. Haas is going to the wrong one. Haas rotates clockwise to be there with Toaster. Toaster should have been here. Haas should have been here. It's ugly. So, what needed to happen? Good. 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 Here. Clockwise. Here. Clockwise. This has to be the Monk. So Monk here. Alan here. That would have solved that one because it was a cheesy two pull per tower one. We got the easy pattern both times we saw towers tonight. Yeah, that one's gonna explode. And then I still have yet to take the funny tank teller. That's the hardest hit that they've ever done in this game. I was getting excited too. See all my CDs that I was popping for it. So, tower explodes. I think we see phase 3 one more time, maybe? Or was that our last look at it? Because the rest of the night we meme for a lot of the stuff leading up to the last pull of the night. Memes. Let our memes become dreams. Yeah, then over. So, again, no flash menu, sorry. So, I got better at this towards the end of the night, putting missionary and rep on it. This started happening towards the end of the night more consistently. This one was missing. We did not get this, and we never saw that or this because this whole tether never came out. This would have been Haas's thing whenever we got to the next part after towers. Yeah, so that needs to happen. I fixed this towards the end of the night. This was happening, so whichever melee it was, I don't know if this was the Monk or Kai, but this has to be more consistent to give the healers a little more breathing room on the party stack. Takeaways. That baiting your Skullgirl properly was the other thing. Freeze after you soak the one tower, stay there. You just bait your guy, move into the hitbox, move back out. That's all your movement. Don't even try to go north, don't mess around with it. Just stay there. You have the easiest job ever. After you do that, then what else do we get? Your Skullgirl baiting is the big thing. Like, we keep messing that up. And then towers, we saw the easy tower configuration twice tonight, but people are confused, so I'll go over it one more time. Write it like over here to the side. Oh god, like we're back in phase 3. This is like perfect timing. So this is north, south, or northeast, southwest. This is me, Zeal, Os, Toaster. This is, I think, 2. This is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Eva, Kai, Alan, 8th. Whenever I recruit a melee, hopefully soon. So, standard meteor position. Towers are here. Here, here, here. Short take clockwise. 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 So, and then I already kind of covered the adjust, but this is new stuff for us. This is prog, so we'll cover it. Yeah, please, we gotta respect Gear Skullgirl baits. We could have towers a couple more times, I think, if it wasn't for Gear Skullgirls being baited weirdly. So those are the two big things I have for tonight, because the rest of it was like sub assistance that wiped us a lot. So mitigation, bait Gear Skullgirls. Other than that, we did pretty good. Right, I'll post this in Twitch clip form, and I'll also post it to YouTube. Then I'm gonna sit down at some point over the weekend and do like a phase 2 optimization and look what we're doing, what we could be doing to make phase 3 more consistent. So yeah, if you guys want to see me explain any of this in a different way, then let me know. Or if I explain something wrong or whatever, then by all means feel free to let me know, and I'll do another video and I'll address it. Great, good job tonight though. We saw prog, we saw new stuff. Good night. See you guys next time.